I'm Dee Andrews, and I had, the reason I came to see Dr. Craig was that I had been just released from the hospital. I thought I had a stroke because my left arm was numb, and my mouth was numb up here. And but I was in the hospital for 2 days, and I had all these hookups all over, thinking I had a stroke or a heart attack. And they said, no, there's nothing wrong. And my daughter, who is a physical therapist, said, Mom, do you suppose it could be a pinched nerve in your neck? Well, just then the doctor came in and said, maybe it's a pinched nerve. So I said, oh, okay, now what do I do? And I was a little discouraged, to say the least. And I've always walked with kind of a curve. This is the way you're supposed to walk, and I kind of walk like this. And so my daughter said to me, she said, Mom, I think you should go see Craig. And I knew Craig from going to the same church as my daughter does. And he talked to me before. He's very nice, but he's a chiropractor. And because he's a chiropractor, and I went to a chiropractor 30 years ago, and he said, you have scoliosis. Don't bother coming to see me again. There's nothing I can do for you. Nobody can help you. And so, did I want to go see another doctor that was a chiropractor? No. But I thought, my daughter said, Mom, what can you lose? So I came out to see Craig. My daughter came with me and my husband. And I filled out this questionnaire that takes forever. And I thought, what silly questions. But little did I know. And then he took me in the back, and he told me what he was going to do, and he adjusted me after we had had a little consult before. And so he adjusted me, and my daughter and my husband sat very quietly, holding their breath, and they couldn't believe what was happening. And then he said, okay, now stand up. And my daughter said, oh, Mom, you're standing straight. You haven't stood straight for years.
Wow.
And she said, and your eyes are just glistening. How do you feel? And I said, wonderful. Anyway, then he measured me on a certain machine and this kind of thing. And he said that my left side had been carrying about 38 pounds heavier than my right. And I thought, what? Now, has it fixed everything in my body that I want fixed? No. But did it fix me for walking? And I'm still adjusting. Like 4 weeks later, I'm still adjusting. He said, I can't cure everything. It takes time for the blood to flow through those damaged spots and make me better. So I haven't given up yet. And I've been able to hold it for so long. I mean, I think it's 4 or 5 weeks.
Wow.
And that's really good.
Yes.
So if you can do it, you should come see him. Now, his receptionist said, oh, I said, this is awfully expensive. And she said, yes, but once you have it done, you won't be upset about it. She's absolutely right. Was I in pain at any time? Not anything. Did I feel anything when he adjusted me? Nothing. I didn't feel any quirking or anything as he moved my head. However, I can turn my head all the way this way and all the way this way. Where before, when I'm driving and I'm trying to see if there's anyone behind me and I've checked my mirror, I have to go like this. I don't have to do that anymore.
Wow. So your mobility is
Yes, it's
increased
just
as well.
the little things. I'm still having trouble with equilibrium. Now, also, I should mention that I had Meniere's. And I had a very bad case. I had Meniere's, and then it went away. And now that's an inner ear problem. It's an equilibrium problem. And then I got Meniere's again. It came on strong after 10 years. And then I had Tomacan attacks, which is my body is picked up and thrown. And I was having these all the time, and I had no warning. It just happened. So I had to have this ear removed. And if I would have known Craig earlier, he could have helped me. But I had to have this ear removed, which I had it removed about 10 years ago. And I said, well, were there any side effects? Well, a little bit of problems with your equilibrium. But as you can see, I'm an antique now, and as you get antique-y, your equilibrium goes off anyway. So it's kind of tough. I wish I would have met him before.
Yeah.
So he could have helped me with my Meniere's, and we could have started this sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this happening, my husband said, gee, maybe I need to get checked. And my daughter said, gee, maybe I need to get checked. And then her husband said, gee, I think I should get checked. And then my daughter said, I think my 5-year-old needs help. They're all in treatment. They're all doing swell. So he can help you. Don't wait.
Yes.
Just come and do it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
So appreciate it. We're so excited to see you. What a significant change. Even your doctor has noticed.
Oh yeah, that's true. I went to see my doctor, and she said to me, what did you do? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, you're standing up so nice and straight. And I told her about Craig, and she said, what? So I got a video and a pamphlet, and I took it to her, and she was very pleased.
Wonderful.
She says she wants to pass it on because she said, I saw what you looked like. And they told me I not only had scoliosis, but I have stenosis. But now that he's got me upright, maybe the stenosis is going away because the body has shifted. Now, do you see it right away? Well, this being straight, I saw right away. But Craig said it's going to take a while for everything else to fall into place.
Yes.
Now, will I be completely cured and just 100 pounds lighter? No! But there's goals for everything.
Yes. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Dee, and we're so excited to see you continue on this path of health and your family, too.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.